Here's another problem dealing with performing operations on fractional expressions. Perform the indicated operation. Where possible, reduce the answer to its lowest terms. This time we have two fractions that are being subtracted, but we have denominators that are not alike. We're going to start by changing these into equivalent fractions with like denominators. To determine that, we can notice that 24 is equal to 3 times 8. 40 is equal to 5 times 8. The least common multiple is to notice that we would have to have the 3 times the 5 times the 8. That would be 40 times 3, or 120. Now we're going to start off by taking our 19 over 24, and we're going to have to change that to a denominator of 120, and notice that if we multiply 3 times 8, which is 24, times 5, that would give us 120, which indicates we have to multiply our numerator times 5. We have 7 over 40. We need to come up with a denominator of 120. Multiplying 5 times 8 times 3 gives us 120. So if we multiply both numerator and denominator by 3, we'll end up accomplishing this. So our first fraction becomes a denominator of 120. We multiply 5 times 19 to give us 95, minus our numerator in our second fraction becomes 21 over our denominator of 120. Now that we have the same denominator, we can subtract numerators. As a middle step, we could write that 95 minus 21 over 120. And now let's do the subtraction. 21 from 95 leaves us with 74. And then the next thing to note is whether we can reduce this answer. One thing we can see is we have both even numbers. So if we look at 74 as being 37 times 2, and we have 120 as being 60 times 2, we can now cancel our common factor of 2 to give us our result of 37 divided by 60.